Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a great day and great week so far. Just wanted to hop on my page real quick and, go over some of my favorite Halloween steelbooks. Obviously, with spooky season coming up real soon, I know October 1st is next week already, and it's by far my favorite time of the year. Every single Halloween season, I'm always diving into my steel books, diving into horror movies in general. I would say probably horror is my favorite genre out of everything, and then probably after that would definitely be action. But I picked out 10 different steel books that I have. I have a lot of horror steel books, but these are 10 that I'm actually going to rewatch this season starting on October 1st. I know obviously there's 31 days in October. I have more, so I could watch a scary movie every single day. But these are some of my favorites. They don't go in order. It's not like I have one top one and then my 10th favorite one. These are just, I've looked at my collection. These are like my all-time favorite horror movies, and just kind of wanted to go over them pretty quickly. So the first one, I'm sure I will get hate on, but I have always loved the Blair Witch Project. So this was a steelbook I think I got from Walmart a few years ago, and this is actually a combination of the Blair Witch Project and also Blair Witch, the new one that came out I think in 2016ish. But the original Blair Witch Project that came out back in 1999, which is kind of like they always say, like the first found footage type of movie that they actually did in a movie theater and everything like that. And I remember my aunt telling me that she couldn't stay the whole time because the way the camera was, she almost threw up. But that's another story. Anyways, but yeah, the Blair Witch Project and Blair Witch, I love, and always love the Blair Witch Project. Even like when I go on YouTube and I see like people that do their own version of the Blair Witch, I have to watch it. I know a lot of people did not enjoy this movie. I personally like this movie. Every single time I watch it and rewatch it, I kind of see something different, or I catch something different watching it. But yeah, this I will definitely be watching on October 1st to kick it off. And this steelbook, it's pretty dope. Definitely like this one. And then in the middle here, you can see from obviously the first, sorry about the glare by the way, but the first Blair Witch that came out. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to rewatch this. So once again, the Blair Witch Project and Blair Witch. Next one is an all-time classic, Fright Night, and this steelbook. Just love the steelbook, especially the front, and then obviously the back as well. And then nothing too crazy when it comes inside the steelbook. There's obviously some extra features and things like that, but I will definitely be rewatching Fright Night. Just a classic movie, and just perfect for Halloween season. And once again, this steelbook I've always enjoyed and always loved. Next one is now Halloween, but the Rob Zombie ones. I enjoyed Halloween 1 and Halloween 2, especially the take that Rob Zombie did. The steelbook is definitely pretty cool. I think this one, the same one like the Blair Witch Project, I got from Walmart I think 2 years ago. The front and then the back. And inside, Evil Has a Destiny. So just a pretty cool looking steelbook. I know once again people have mixed emotions about Rob Zombie's take on Halloween. I personally enjoyed it. I'd love to hear down in the comments if anyone else watched this, your intake on on it, your input, and when it comes to any of these steelbooks that I go over, love to hear any recommendations that you might have for me to watch. Maybe things that I've never seen before. Like I said, I have close to like 50 plus horror steelbooks, but always like suggestions, recommendations, especially like indie films, or like found footage films. So if anybody has anything good that they've seen, if you want to leave some comments, that'd be great. I'd love to check it out and review it. But yeah, Halloween 1 and 2 from Rob Zombie, his take on it, definitely enjoyed it. Any Halloween movie in general with Michael Myers I loved. I actually am a fan of Halloween 3, which I know Michael Myers is not in. I do have that Steelbook coming the end of October, Season of the Witch, which no pun intended. I just enjoyed that one. You know, even when I first saw it, it was like, it was okay, but it kind of grew on me as I watched it a few different times. So, but yeah, Halloween in general, just classics. The original Wes Craven Scream. I got this Steelbook, I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago. On the back, do you like scary movies? And then, obviously, the iconic Drew Barrymore, that first scene in the movie. So, love Scream, love all the Screams. Even the last two that came out, you know, I personally enjoyed. I am excited to see the new Scream. What is that? Scream 7 now, I think. That's coming out in February of 2026, so I will definitely be there watching that. Any Scream movie that ever comes out, I'm excited to watch and kind of see how this one goes and what characters they bring back. So this I'll be watching again. Another classic movie, The Evil Dead. Love The Evil Dead. The Steelbook is phenomenal, front and in the back. I think I got this Steelbook from Amazon, I don't even know, 5 years ago, for like $10. But yeah, kind of boring though, unfortunately. Nothing going on inside. But Evil Dead, even like the Evil Dead remake that came out a couple years ago, I have all the Evil Dead movies. This is obviously the OG, but all of them I thoroughly enjoy. Can't wait to rewatch this again for, I don't even know, probably seen this movie 10 plus times. But yeah, anytime it's on, even when it's not Halloween season, I will definitely watch this. But yeah, The Evil Dead. Another found footage movie, Cloverfield. And this came in an awesome slipcover. And then the front of the monster. And then the back. And then if you open it up, nothing too crazy. I know I'm not taking out the movies, but I just kind of want to show you like one side of it. And then yeah, I actually heard they are making another Cloverfield. I mean, I know they obviously have a few, two more after this original one, but I'm talking about they're supposed to be making, which they talked about this many years ago, another Cloverfield movie, but from a different person's point of view, perspective. So hopefully that comes out soon. The other Cloverfield movies that came out, I obviously enjoyed as well, but the OG one, can't wait to rewatch this again. When I first saw this, was super confused, and then obviously realized that it's a monster. But the way it was portrayed, and especially from like the coming attractions, they didn't really give much away. But yeah, definitely, if you've never seen Cloverfield, I highly recommend it. Can't forget about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Another OG, the original one right here. That's the front of it. Nothing crazy on the back. And then once again, these Steelbooks, you know, I like the front cover, but they are kind of boring when it comes to the inside of them. But the most horrifying motion picture I've ever seen by Rex Reed. And then obviously Toby Hopper, you know, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I know the one in 2023, didn't really enjoy it that much. It was okay. I know they're working on a new one, and they probably will keep on making them over and over again, or different takes. I did hear though that they are coming out with a TV series, so we'll see if that actually comes out. But yeah, the OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Love this movie. I've seen this so many times. Definitely will rewatch it again for Halloween season. Another Rob Zombie movie. This is the 20th anniversary edition of House of a Thousand Corpses. This was an awesome looking Steelbook. The front, the back. That's obviously the slipcover, and then the Steelbook. Just a sick looking Steelbook. I don't remember exactly where I got this one from. It might have been actually, I think, a Best Buy exclusive. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from, if I remember right. And then I'll take this out just because it's so cool. But yeah, another one I'll definitely be rewatching again. I don't know if anybody's else seen A House of a Thousand Corpses, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it. And it's actually been a little while since I've seen this, so I'm definitely excited to rewatch it again. So check it out. And then 2 more, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Just love the Steelbook. Any kind of like clown movie, I guess, because as a kid I was always afraid of clowns, but you know, certain ones still kind of freak me out a little bit. But you know, this is just a fun classic, you know, scary, not too scary movie. And I remember seeing it as a kid and it definitely freaked me out. But I just recently rewatched it, I don't know, maybe like a year ago, and yeah, just enjoy it. Nothing too crazy though with the Steelbook, but I do like that front cover. And then lastly, I like any of the VHS movies. This is actually a triple feature. This is the one 94, 99, and 85. I know Shudder, they're coming out, I think, what is it, October 4th or October 6th, the new VHS Halloween, and I just saw the trailer for that, so I'm super, super excited to see that. But this is just 3 movies in one, which I love. I probably will not watch, obviously, all of them in one day, but this could be a good 3-day span of movies. But yeah, I got this, I think it was from Amazon, but I just like how you're able to have all 3 on here. I've seen them all before. I'm gonna rewatch them again for Halloween, but this is the front, back, 3 tapes, 1 nightmare. And then I'm definitely excited to see the new Halloween edition of that. And then I have a lot of other movies that I'm not showing, things from like Trick or Treat. I know that first came out, I think, back in 2014 or around that time. People had, you know, mixed emotions on that. I've always loved that movie. I really hope that they come out with another Trick or Treat movie, just because it's just a fun horror movie. I know people say, oh, it's kind of like it's comedy. Yes, there is comedy in it, but it's still a horror movie, and it's an awesome movie. So anything Trick or Treat wise. Another mention that I didn't bring out is Fire in the Sky. That movie scared the crap out of me as a kid. I don't know if anybody else can relate. I probably shouldn't have watched it when I was 10 years old. But yeah, that movie, that alien abduction movie, definitely messed me up big time. Fire in the Sky was a movie that I watched a few times, and even to this day, it still messes me up. And it's obviously based off of Travis Walton's abduction and kind of what he talks about, you know, whether people believe it or not. Now, I've read the book. The book is way different than don't mind my golden retriever back there, he's hanging. The book is way different than the movie. Obviously the movie, they made it way Hollywood, but if you've never seen The Fire in the Sky, I highly recommend it. Once again, that's Travis Walton's alien abduction story that he still travels to this day to different alien conventions and talks about his story. I know he was on a Joe Rogan podcast. I watched that as well. And people, you know, whether you believe him or not, I just think it's a cool movie to watch. And if you never read the book, definitely read the book. You know, more Steelbooks that I did not bring out, you know, that I enjoy, that I'll definitely, you know, watch again, is any Friday the 13th, any Freddy Krueger. I think this week I should be getting in the mail, hopefully it comes, is that whole new box set of A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm super hyped about that. Every single movie with the Steelbook and even the 3D glasses for a certain part of the movie. But yeah, I'm hyped. I will do a video on that, an unboxing of it, even though I really don't want to open it up, just because that I already have the whole set from a while ago on Blu-ray, but this is obviously all 4K. And yeah, just excited to have part of my collection. I do have the whole entire box set, like I said, of Friday the 13th, so I'll be watching those movies, any of the Chucky movies. So I mean, I could just keep going on, and there's so many that are just hidden gems in my collection that I did not show today. I just wanted to kind of show the top 10 that I'll be watching starting October 1st. But yeah, any recommendations, anything that you guys will be watching, I love to see in the comments section. Anything that I should watch, anything that, you know, if you know any hidden gems or any like scary, say like Bigfoot movies or anything like that, I love all those types of things, found footage movies, so on and so forth. So yeah, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that'd be great. I'm trying to upload more and more long form videos, especially of my Steelbook collection. I kind of have a combination I try to do of Steelbook movies and also video games, just because I'm a huge video game person in general, from N64 and everything else that I collect for it. But yeah, I appreciate if you watch this far, and I will talk soon. Bye.